Ciao nice people! Welcome to the stream, we are back again on Katawa Shoujo. Maybe the stream avatars needs to be there, give me a sec. Aha, here we are. And ciao Fortuna Street, welcome. Waifu time, what if? It's always waifu time. You know, talking about waifus, because why not? I always fantasize about other games. Other games I want to make in the future. Unfortunately, I cannot really stop fantasizing about the games I want to make. There's a full list of those. And I, of course, think about the characters. And recently I was really focusing, or yesterday, I think yesterday I started thinking about a character for a specific game I was dreaming to make, which was a tank cat girl. Don't judge me. Because I realized there are no cat girls in my games. That's something to be fixed. And hello Fado, welcome. What? I was just expressing my thoughts. Don't mind. Because I realized there are not a lot of tank cat girls around in like fantasy games or stuff, except where you can build yourself the character. Okay, there is from Xenoblade 3 Mio, which is technically can be a dodge tank or even a tank, but I mean something like literally a cat girl with full armor and a big ass shield in the front. Come on. I realized I may need something like that. Okay. Yeah, he's also the heal tank. Ah, also she heals. Yeah, but I was thinking again about the concept of a cat girl with a big armor. Okay, we got the redeem, right? The waifu roulette. Yeah, don't worry. I'm preparing now. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's see a random picture from my folder, which may or may not be the doom of me. Let's see. I think I still have a bunch of those here, but let's see. Okay, we still have Lysitia, though. Since we got too many Lysitias in a row, we are gonna get a bonus one, okay? Also, still adorable. Next one. No! Daiwa Scarlet again! From the horse racing game. And as I said last time, people kinda exaggerate a little. But it's canon, you know, it's canon. I mean, I read that it's told that the owner of the real life horse called Daiwa Scarlet agreed to give the name to the actual game to this character only if she had bigger boobs than her rival. So it's technically canon, but not this much. Oh well, I don't know what the internet has. I know what the internet has, never mind. It's the internet, you know. Who doesn't like the... I think it's reasonable, yeah. Some people say there's a limit, but honestly, there is still a limit, but it's way wider. Everything has a limit, but there are different limits between people and people. Yeah, something with horse girls. Yes! Yes! Because they are adorable, right? She has a big personality. She's a tsundere. And you know what's peak tsundere with a big personality. I don't know what, because tsunderes usually are small, and that's kinda goes in contrast with their personality, because they are small but aggressive. So they kinda try to to have a strong presence, even if they are small. But if you have a tsundere which has something a little bigger, then her presence is is much stronger, and I don't know, I kinda like that fact. Okay. And thanks for the sub, Fado. Whew. I kinda read it, I didn't mention from where the voice came. Okay, I think we can start Katawa Shoujo. After this, another Daiwa Scarlet appearance. Again, though, if there is a less interesting picture of a character we already seen, I can have a second one. Okay, what happened last time? Oh yeah, last time we went to take a tea together. Again, at the Shanghai, because there is no other place around this school apparently. Let me take a glass. Ooh. I have it right here. Okay. Also, thanks all of you, because I love talking about waifus, and at least someone gives some reaction which is not ignoring me, and hope I will close the argument and start playing the game right away. I really appreciate it, thanks. I need people to talk about waifus. I feel like it's like an inner craving. No, not that much, but I enjoy the moments. Okay. Even though it's a holiday, I wake up at the same time as usual, on a day when everyone else is likely sleeping in for another 6 hours. 6 hours? When did you wake up? I take the morning regimen of pills for the first time in a few days. Admittedly, I let my medication slip my mind. Looking at the rows of bottles in front of me, I don't know how I managed to. I realize this route puts less focus on his heart condition, where it was pretty strong with Lily. Looking at the rows of bottles in front of me, I don't know how I managed to. 17 different medications. I feel full enough to skip breakfast after taking all of them. I'm already up, so I might as well take a walk. The weather looks nice outside, giving off an idyllic atmosphere I'd often dreamed of. It's always been kind of romantic notion to me to be able to meander around in the countryside, taking in the fresh air. Now that an opportunity to do just that is here, I can't resist. You have an addiction to fresh air, I see. Luckily I don't, because I stay in my room all the time. I don't need to breathe a lot of air. No, I'm kidding. I can. Yeah. Actually, no. I now start to go out more often because, well, I have to work. That's that. I can't resist, even though I know it must seem silly. I stop at the main building in order to buy a drink, and then decide to enter it and maybe hang around on the roof a little bit. Wait, I now realize I forgot to put my fan on. Give me a second. Okay. Now maybe we won't die from the heat. Maybe. The view might be pretty cool at this time, and I'm sure that nobody else will be up here later. Would be a shame if Shizune was here and we need to do extra work, right? And I've never been up there myself. The school is quiet today, deserted. My footsteps echoing in the staircase to the roof are unnervingly loud. It shouldn't bother me due to how much time I spent in sign language class in near total silence, or working so much with Shizune lately, but it still does. It makes the smallest noise that I wouldn't have noticed before seem boomingly loud. It feels like I'm sneaking around in some place I shouldn't be. I wonder why I'm getting that vibe. Maybe the school is haunted or something. I know who the ghost is, it's always Kenji. When I open the door, I see I'm not alone. Misha leans against the fence, looking over the school grounds, not having noticed me at all. Instantly, I know what I have to do. I have to put my hands over her eyes and say, "Guess who?" It's the only option. Yeah, finally revenge. Halfway, I start thinking of how bad this would look if Shizune suddenly popped in, having left just for a second to get some sandwiches. And saw me sneaking up on Misha like this. Doesn't matter, we need to do it. I pray silently that such a coincidental misunderstanding doesn't happen. Ha! Guess who? Hichan! She says, without hesitating for a second, without deviating even slightly from her normal tone. My fun was over before it started. Hi Hichan, good morning! Isao, you're an anime character, it will happen. Well, there's kinda this rule when you mention that something bad could happen, usually doesn't happen. If you specify exactly what it could be, it doesn't even more. Like if I say, okay, I need to try this, but there's the risk that the guy will find us. Okay, we can still try. I don't know. When you mention that there could be a surprise and then there is the surprise, it loses the surprise factor a little. So just not mentioning that there could be a surprise makes the surprise even stronger. Of course, there's exceptions, like people saying could be a trap, but we need to risk it, and it's a trap, of course. Like from Tei, I remember it happened once. Another Russian roulette! I need to put a longer cooldown here. Okay. Sure. Let's do a second one. Here. Let's see another random a random picture. Totally random. I hope I will not regret this one as well. Oh, it's Kurizu! We were talking about cat girls. Okay, she's not really a cat girl, but she's in a cat-made cafe, right? Actually, Kurizu is one of the top waifus, personally. Without the cat ears. Actually, with the cat ears, it's not more interesting, but it's more interesting how she behaves, because she will be pretty embarrassed and she gets more upset, so that's lovely in its way. Also, she's smart. Okay, we got a good one now. I can freely showcase Kurizu. That's a good day. The cooldown is perfect at this. I don't know. I feel like we already saw one right away. Good morning! She reflexively tried to move her hands to form a greeting and entangle them in the fencing. Good morning. I didn't expect to find you here. What are you doing up so early? I could ask you the same thing, Ichan. What are you doing up so early? I didn't expect to find you here. I asked you first. Huh, you're right. You sound like Shi-chan. She doesn't talk. No, I don't. I say in the least convincing manner possible. Luckily, Misha doesn't notice what a bad actor I am. Are you looking forward for tonight? I forgot what happened last time, what we got the evening. Of course, Ichan, I don't like celebrations. Maybe there is the yeah, remember. Because there is the festival. And they are dressing in yukata. I don't like celebrations, or maybe not as much as Shi-chan does, but Tanabata stands always have interesting things to buy, and all things of seasonal food. And I get to wear a yukata! Her choice of words is a little strange. Sounds like she's saying that she doesn't like celebrations, but likes doing everything involved with them. I don't know if it's worth pursuing though, and could be that I just misunderstood. No, it's Misha. Her brain kinda works in mysterious ways. What about you, Ichan? I am, or else I'd stay home, wouldn't I? That's the logical step. Haha, Ichan, you're not that logical, so that's really surprising. Okay though, I was just making sure because you didn't look like you were having a lot of fun last time. Me and Shichan were a little worried because of that. Hey, I had fun, I guess. I ended up appreciating it more than I expected. Really, Ichan? what part of it? Tell me. Well, there were fireworks at the end. They were nice. I think you slept through them. Oh, I always fall asleep early, but I won't sleep through them this year. I'll definitely stay awake. I don't think they have fireworks during Tanabata. It's a different mood. Maybe you can get Shizune to petition them to have them though? And to move the fireworks to an earlier time? Maybe I will. That's a great idea, Ichan. No, it's not. Don't do that. I wasn't being serious. Although, maybe it would annoy Shizune. You make it sound like you would like that, Ichan. Ichan, do you like Shichan? That's kinda out of the blue, Misha. Wait, did Isao realize he likes Shizune? I don't think he realized he's in love with Shizune up until this moment. He just realized maybe he appreciates her company, right? I can't say yes or no, and sitting down like I am, I can't even smoothly leave. Don't be silly, the one I like is you. Good retort, Isao, good retort. Really, Ichan? You're kidding, right? You must like Shichan more. No, Misha Route, come on. I swear, there should be a Misha Route. Misha, you jump to conclusions too much. But you almost called her Shichan, so I'm right, right? It's because you call her Shichan all the time. It got stuck in my head. Osmosing language is common, you know. Besides, it's one little slip up. By your logic, you should like her more than me, and... Are you making fun of me or something? Maybe. I'm hungry. Did you eat breakfast, Ichan? No, just medicine, which counts as breakfast. Huh. Misha twirls her finger lazily in the air to keep her hands busy as she thinks. We should eat something. Do you think they will be serving breakfast today? That's really the kind of thing a member of the student council should know. I can't say that though, I'm on the student council and I don't know. Well, you are pretty new in the student council. You can be forgiven. I've been Hoyo medicine council breakfast. What are you doing in Hoyo? Also, I don't think I said hello, Zoro. I read you without skipping the greeting. Hello, in case. It didn't seem like anyone was working in the kitchen when I entered the building, but I don't know for sure. Hey Chan, have you ever heard about those vending machines that you can get food from, like burgers, soup and even pizza? Don't get the pizza from the vending machine, it's a crime! Here in Italy at least. I remember I was with my father, I was at some sort of bar. And they were having like the mix of sweets and salted snacks, like homemade burgers and pizza slices. Though I would never suggest to give priority to a pizza slice in a bar than a real pizzeria, because the difference is abysmal. Like I would say Well, every part of it is wrong. I suppose it's made to not be eaten fresh. Pizza in the pizzeria, you eat it fresh, but when you eat a slice of pizza in a bar, they shouldn't even call it pizza, because I feel like it's a crime of impersonation. It's identity theft, I feel like. Because does not even remotely taste as good as a pizza. Could be okay for a quick lunch, but no, I don't endorse it. If I'm with someone in the bar and I want to eat something, I might take a slice of pizza, but only because I'm forced to choose between the options they have. Nothing personal, really. In Japan, there's a lot of shops you are entirely made up of vending machines. Shops? I thought vending machines were always only outside. I never imagined a shop where you enter, then there's other vending machines. Only vending machines. I didn't know, huh? Japan is weird. Or maybe we are weird from their point of view. Wouldn't it be great if we had some of those at our school? I don't know, I always thought those machines were kind of weird. Imagine how cool it would be if we had machines like that at our school, Ichan. Would be almost like magic, wouldn't it? Hot food coming out of a vending machine, that's so amazing. I could never imagine that. Seeing one of those machines would be like a dream. We don't have machines like that in this whole town, though. It's too early to even go into town. I won't be able to eat breakfast, Ichan. That's the most important meal of the day. Everyone says so. I want to eat. I think there was a time where I skipped breakfast almost every day because I woke up so late. Now I often eating breakfast, but I would say the lunch is the most important. Oh no, another waifu roulette. Let's go. One of those will be the end of me. Let's see. And the random waifu from the folder of today is Yanfei! Here she is! I was wondering when she will appear, because it's a long time. She doesn't appear and I have a full folder of her. Also, she shouldn't have those fox ears. She doesn't wear those. Yanfei from Genshin Impact. I love the little stamp she has. And interesting how her thighs are openly in view. Openly. Also, I like the little tongue coming out. Lovely. She's not a teasing character, but in one of her charged attacks, or in one of her attacks, yeah, after the combo, she puts out her tongue a little. Just a little, so that's adorable. She's also one of the top waifus here, that's why the folder is full. And she's barely dressed. I don't know how they allow her in Tribunal, or okay. It's okay. Yeah, it pulls from the folder. This came from the Yanfei folder. Which is full of pictures. Here it is. All the Yanfeis we have. And there's plenty of them, of course. And are refreshed every day. I need to refresh those because now I only take them from Twitter, but recently I'm seeing a little less. I should look on Pixiv. Everyone, it's important meal of the day. Everyone says so. I want to eat. You're really silly. If it bothers you so much, I'll buy you a soda. That's not really considered breakfast, though. Misha pops, yeah, that's a face that says, that's not breakfast. Don't you dare underestimate the importance of breakfast. Now I understand why you complain having your HDD full. What do you mean? No, wait. that's not too much. It's only pictures. Like the waifu folder now, I'm measuring the sides as only 4 gigabytes. Only 4 gigabytes. I don't see the problem. Well, I'm proud of those 4 gigabytes. Still. I was expecting less, to be fair, but 4 gigabytes, I think it's a wise investment in space. I have pics that are several megabytes in size. Yeah, because some websites let you download them in full resolution, and sometimes they're like 20 megabytes even. That's why recently from Pixiv I'm saving the picture from the preview, without zooming the picture, which kinda works as a separate picture with smaller size. You lose some quality, but if it's not a picture I love, I download it like that. Because I started realizing, yeah, I will probably have my entire space full at this rate. You never have too much waifu pixels. Those are... Okay, just to clarify, those are not just pixels, okay? Those are not just pixels. They're the expression. They're an expression of whatever. I have one that's 31 megabytes. That's a lot. I thought that like 12 is a lot, but maybe the picture is just very, very big. Buy a bigger hard drive. Well, I don't know how to put it in my computer. I have an external hard drive though. When I have too much stuff, I will put that here. Not the waifus though, not the waifus. Okay, Misha is upset that we treat soda as breakfast. Chana, soda is not breakfast. It's like water. It's not like water, it's a liquid. Water isn't food. Liquid can be food. Now, who sounds like Shizune Misha? I want to say. Even her tone reminds me of Shizune's unblinking, matter-of-fact way of stating the ridiculous. If I did say that, though, I would be the one who sounds like Shizune again. We are at a stalemate. Who is Shizune here? The first who says it, it becomes. You can do that for waifus. But I have an hard drive, but I will not put waifus on the external hard drive, because they need to stay on the computer. Though I might want to back up the pictures. Huh. You made me realize I should back up the most important thing in my computer. Well, second, the first one are my games, which are already backed. So, yeah, I'm sorry waifus, but I will give priority to my games, which may contain waifus though, so it's not really that different, right? 30 megabytes is like 5 Super NES games. Wait, that means you can technically have a picture that works as a game, right? That's an interesting concept. Having a picture that works like a game. Every pixel is like binary, and so can be converted in a game, huh? And you, though to be interesting, should be that a picture represents something. You cannot just convert bits in a picture, it's a complete mess, only pixels. A white noise. But maybe if... I don't know, if you start from a... Sounds very complex though, huh? Never mind. It's terrible, her competitiveness is really rubbing off on me. Let's look for something to eat then. Misha is super serious now. When we talk about food... Okay! Okay, we savaged the situation. Predictably, our search for food in an empty school building this early in the morning leads only to failure. Misha decides to go off on her own after we both decide to give up for now, vowing to eat breakfast even though by now it's closer to time for brunch. I go back to my dorm. The following hours tick by slowly, and I pass the time by catching up on my reading. Some of those books I haven't touched since I was in the hospital. Thinking back on it, it wasn't that long ago, even though it definitely feels like it was. Every day, and I can't think of anything to do. I take a short nap, and as I charge for the second time today, I realize I never actually confirmed with Shizune or Misha when and where we would meet up. I guess that eventually they would come looking for me, but I would look pretty stupid if it came to that. Is it again the Shizune mind game? Again? It's already evening, so I should at least make an effort to find them first. Oh. Okay, here. Even though the... Ah, wait. Which hour is this? Feels kinda late. Even though the grounds aren't exactly flooded with people and it should be impossible to miss Misha pink hair even if they were, I have a lot of difficulty finding them. Finally, I ran into them at the front gate, which was the first place I had looked. Oh! We got another skin for Shizune! Oh, that's adorable! She feels like a completely different person. She doesn't feel evil from this, huh? Huh. Hello? She attempts to punctuate her normal greeting with a grand little sweep at the end. And we have Misha. Misha looks like a samurai of some kind. Kinda. Not really. Hichan, how are you? It's strange seeing them in yukata, though I only been seeing yukata in general all night. Shizune is simple and tasteful, which seems obvious for her in retrospect. For all her grand flourished and over-the-top behavior, I think she would rather die than dress the part. When she draws my eye in the hairpin, is the hairpin she's wearing, a pearl flower that gleams softly in the moonlight. Misha has a third drill now. Ah, yeah, that's right. I didn't really focus on that. That means she might get a fourth one. She's too powerful. Ready to drill everything. The ground. She will go underground. From are we in Japan, right? So from Japan to America, I suppose? No, what's on the opposite side? Probably East America, something like that. No, maybe Western Europe as well. It looks pretty on her, but in a way it also feels out of place. As if it's too elaborate for a high school girl, or maybe just for someone as secretly childish as Shizune. Misha Yukata is about what I expected, so it actually fits a little too well. Paired with her bubblegum pink hair, she looks cute, but anachronistic. Well, that's kind of the point, right? You two look nice. Thanks, Ichan! What, Shizune, did you want a compliment just for you? Ah, no, because we are late, okay. Ichan, you're a little late. We were waiting here a while for you. Did you forget the time or the place? Ah, well, let's get going, Ichan! But we didn't get the time or the place. Misha dropping this line of discussion saves me that could potentially be a pretty embarrassing thing to own up to. Specifically that I had been looking for them for at least an hour. Seeing Shizune and Misha looking so cheerful, it's hard not to want to fall into the atmosphere and enjoy a nice night out. What bothers me is that I'm having some trouble reading Shizune's signing today. I haven't been to sign language class in almost a week, so I'm not surprised. I guess having lost focus for a while, I'm sleeping. It certainly wouldn't be the first time. Hold on, where are we going? Into town? Do you think we are still in time for breakfast? Yes. That doesn't make sense. We haven't even checked out what's on the grounds. Unless you two decided to have fun while I wasn't looking. We are going to come back. We'll be working our way up. Either way, Ichan, we have to walk into town and then back up if we want to see everything. So, this way, after we are done, we'll be right by our dorms when we are tired. It works out perfectly. This is admittedly logical. Shizune doesn't give much time to argue anyway, grabbing me by the arm and lightly trying to pull me along. Oh! Here we have the picture! What is Misha doing? What is the pose of Misha? The streets illuminated only by the light of the moon and low lanterns, tinted with tissue paper, put me at ease. Now that we are in town, Shizune moves a bit more slowly in order to see the sights. I decide to walk more briskly in order to mess with her, but she quickly readjusts her own speed to match, letting out a soundless laugh before quickly signing to Misha with her offhand. What do you want to do first, Ichan? How about some games, if there are any? I thought you didn't like games, Ichan. I don't mind. For the second time today, I feel her slim finger wrapping around mine. Feels like all the time. Wait, slim finger? I think like Shizune with all her hand movement, aggressive hand movement that does to communicate, she would have enormous muscles on the fingers. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't think you can have muscles on the fingers, but they should be a little more toned at least, right? Instead of being just slim and delicate. It feels like all this time I've been pulled along by Shizune's will. Occasionally it's quite tiring, but I think that for the most part, I wouldn't say I hate it. She's a student, not a bricklayer. Yeah, but all that exercise on the fingers for sign language. No, I was just half serious, only half. It's just the quality of some people to drag others into their lives, like a storm. That word fits Shizune sometimes, I think. Although I didn't want to tell Misha earlier today, I do like her. Hichan, you're going to win a doll for me too this time, right? You're still thinking about that? Oh, okay, I will. Why, there's an octopus. The time passes faster than I thought it could as we run around, trying to do as many frivolous things as possible. Snow cones! Hichan, do you want one? Misha runs towards the stand, not even waiting to hear my answer. You're a doll. Wait. What was the doll part? Before the... Ah, okay, the doll here. Okay. I forgot right away. They look delicious. I want one too. We'll play rock, paper, scissors to see who can pay for them all. Shizune, stop being competitive for once. Or we could each pay for our own. Hichan, what flavor do you want? The blue one. That's not a flavor. That's a color. Also, what sort of ice cream is blue? Like, there was this Smurf ice cream that was blue, but that's not a flavor. Mint is also green, so... Huh? Maybe blueberry, but that's more purple, dark blue than just blue. Okay, yeah, blueberry, but again, it's probably more like purple, right? A little more purple pinkish. Okay, maybe it says blue, but it's more like the closest it gets to blue, I don't know. Mojito ice cream. Well, in Japan could be just a blue variant. I don't know what ice creams they have in Japan, so I suppose everything is fair. Favorite color? Stick. Well, we are only limited by the circumstances we are discussing from. I could say anything I want and I wouldn't care. So if you're asking me my favorite game, I would say... I don't know, waifus. That could be misunderstood though, because... they might think I'm talking about waifu games. I don't know why we started always talking about that. Or... it's on me, okay. Thanks, Shizune! Thanks, Shizune! Good job, good job! Blue is not a color. Blue is not a flavor. I knew that. Ordering something based on color is childish. You're childish. Childish. Your face is childish. What are you getting? Are you getting strawberry? That's such a childish flavor. Only children eat strawberry. Huh? What's the reason behind this? Why? Like when you are adult, you are forbidden to eat strawberry? Why? Why is that? When you become adult, you are suddenly required to hate strawberry? I don't get it. You should get plain, the most mature flavor of all. Oh, good answer, Shizune, good answer. He's all lost it. Yeah, I don't know what happened now. He's tired because he goes on, oh, I will take the blue flavor and, oh, don't take strawberry. I want to know where her personality comes from. I wonder I would think that way if she hadn't been the first student I ended up having a conversation with on my first day here. It's possible that I have missed the parts of her that kept drawing me in. If I didn't know that she couldn't hear me, and that she was so competitive, and so focused with getting me to join the student council, and so alternatingly playful and sharp, without those constant new facets to keep my interest in her, would I have grown to like her so much? It's likely that I'm overthinking. Aren't you going to make a wish? Shi-chan never makes wishes, Shi-chan. Oh really? Not even on New Year's? Why? Shizune tends her finger and smiles, but won't answer. It's a secret. Oh, come on. You can't tempt me like this. I know. Ichan, do you want me to tell you? What's this secret? Now I need to know. Yes! Shizune alternates between as many forceful iterations of no as she can think of. I'll tell you later, okay? Actually, I feel tired. I think I'm going to go to bed early. Could it be that maybe Misha's condition was something like that? Like, she needs to sleep more. Really? Or maybe this time she just wants to leave us alone. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Time flies when you're having fun. But it does, Hichan. Maybe I can visit Yuka first, then go back. Or I don't know. It doesn't matter. Have fun without me, okay? You're going to go back to the school soon anyway, Misha. Misha doesn't want to hear it and leaves anyway. Shizune starts to wonder why just as soon as I do. But while I keep it in my head, she signs it, seeming to want to discuss the possible reasons. After we both done seeing all there is to see, I check the time and find that it is pretty late. My energy is starting to wear off. My stamina is running out, and it's a miracle that I managed to have even this much. Even Shizune is starting to look a bit tired. We make our way back to the grounds. Shizune seems disappointed when she sees the school building lit up and teeming with students. Something wrong? I wanted to go up to the roof, but now there are too many people. I'm tired, so it might be for the best. There are probably couples on the roof, since it's that kind of holiday. Yeah, Isao, get the signs! Get the signs! Then again, I wouldn't know. Is that how it really is? I'd never really been to any festival before coming here. I'm disappointed. I thought you said you wanted to see what the school was doing last. Even like saving the best for last. Now you're telling me you don't want? Not even a little? I thought you would have more energy. I didn't feel tired. That seems to spark a competitive spirit. Okay, well, in a way it works. Shizune immediately perks up, although it's then I realize I didn't have anywhere in mind to take her. And I don't feel like going to the main building myself. The roof again? Fortunately, the area behind the school is both deserted and impressive looking today. I'd never appreciated how sprawling and well... Wait, we got a sprawling term before. I don't even need to look it online because I have it in my list. Sprawl, maybe it's distributed around, maybe? Wait. No, I don't have it saved. Wait. Sprawled. Sit, lie or fall. Spread out. Ah, yeah, okay, it was spread out then. I didn't remember how to say spread out though. Okay. Let me screenshot this and let's go. I'd never appreciated how sprawling and well kept it was until seeing it at night. It almost seems to go on forever in the moonlight. It's very pretty even though it's just a field. I thought earlier that she was too immature to pull off the old-fashioned clothes she was wearing tonight, but right now she is quite beautiful in them. It makes me think back to that day, the other festival I went with her. She had looked the same way then. I want to tell her I like her, decisively, in one go. I wonder if Isao will just tell it aloud. Just to tell her without telling her. Huh. That would be cool in a way. I think we already... Yeah, I'm definitely already talked about this. Decisively. In one go. But even thinking about it is just so awkward. And the more I like her, the more awkward and afraid I am of telling her how I feel. And now, even now, when I could do so if I wanted without having to go through another person. Not to mention that, what if what happened last time happens again? If it does, I might not get off so easily with a month-long hospital stay. I don't even want to think about it. I try to shove the thoughts out of my mind, any way possible. I try to dismiss them as unlikely fears. Still, the first time I had seen all my pills, I'd imagined them cascading before me. Enough of them to choke me. I still think about it from time to time. I can say that it's not a legitimate concern. Times like those are nice enough that I can forget, though. Oh, we have another point of view. My favorite thing about this school is that it's on top of a mountain. It's because it's that much closer to the sky? Yes. I like it too, but more because of the fresh air. You're so competitive. Too competitive. If a whale beat you, you would bite it back. That makes her laugh and she winks. Would that be so bad? Also, whales don't bite, right? They eat through They eat like very small fishes or something that passes through the teeth of the whale, if I remember correctly. It's an information I got a long time ago, so could be wrong. Her smile is contagious. They don't. They don't bite. Well, then what happened in Pinocchio? Okay, Pinocchio. Yes. It's true, I'm terrible. A little. But if I can make people happy, I'm not entirely terrible, am I? It's okay. I have many examples in my defense. She has a good point. Sometimes she acts a little manipulative to do the stuff in for the student council. She's aggressive, a little mean, sometimes with some people, but she's not a bad person. I think people should differentiate from which people is, I don't know, aggressive, stupid, a little obsessed, self-centered. But realize that people that are like this are not evil, because what you do defines more if you are a good person or not what you, not the way you behave. Okay, you could say something that makes you, you could say something that makes you a bad person, but usually the type of first, I don't know, if I just said, yeah, I hate the waifus from Death Note, something like that. I'm not a bad person. I may have a bad take or a different taste from other people, but I'm not an evil person. I don't think I'm making a good argument here. I mean, I don't think it was a good example. I will leave this argument alone. Okay, let's close it. It's not even a whale in the original Pinocchio. Kind of a shark. Ah! I didn't know that it was a shark. So it's like Sharknado Zero, the origin story. I'm not entirely terrible, right? Then it's okay. I have many examples in my defense. Maybe even this moment is kind of a game to her. That's right. This is a romantic moment. I don't know if such a chance might come again. I feel compelled to say something awkward and stupid. If I think about it too much, I doubt my hands will listen to me. It's all like this! Do you want to be my girlfriend? Out of the blue! Well, though to be honest, I think this could work with Shizune, because Shizune is again the competitive type, the blunt one. So being super direct with her, it's like a surprise attack. I think this could work with her. Do you want to be my girlfriend? She can't even say no. She can sign no though. No, it's how you will be my girlfriend. What? What? Well, we definitely know who will be like the one that controls the relationship, right? Wait a sec, no Fado, don't overthink it. No Fado. If she can, I don't know, if she can say no. Can she give consent? Oh no. Well, I suppose on paper I can be given consent. It's not only verbal. You can even write it. I hope I signed it properly. What if he signed like, do you want to die? I feel nervous, as if I want to break into a run, yet I'm rooted to this spot. I couldn't hear a thing just minutes ago. Now I'm picking up every little ambient noise. I really am nervous and I wonder if it shows. Before, hours passed like seconds. Now the seconds pass like eons. Then I see Shizune's hands moving unsteadily before her, fumbling over each other, stopping halfway through each gesture. Oh! Wait, she's super nervous. That means maybe she kind of feels something. It's like she said, sign language gives you an opportunity to think your words through. And she's trying very hard to do that right now. A situation that she doesn't know how to respond to. It must be unthinkable. As stoic as Shizune tries to be, she can't hide her reddening cheeks. And she's very cute and feminine like this. It puts me at ease to know she's as nervous as I am. The thought is yet another way in which I found myself competing with her. Okay. What do you mean, okay? What do you mean, just okay? Like, when you say, would you be my girlfriend? The answer would be, apart from a refusal or let me think about it, that stuff. The answer should be something like, really? Yeah, sure, I would be happy, or I would be glad, or I know you liked me, or something. No, okay. Okay. Imagine Isao that took all the determination and courage to tell her, would you be my girlfriend? And she just answers with, okay. Okay, sure. I'll take it. As long as it's not a no, it works. That's a simple reply. But as soon as I think that, Shizune takes a step forward and embraces me. An unsure and careful embrace, as if I were made of eggshell, and as if she doesn't know how to hug someone. Although, to be honest, it's not a subject I'm familiar with either. Her yukata is cool and silky under my fingers, but I can also feel Shizune's warmth. In the end, she thought this is the best possible gesture to show how she felt. And we got the girl! And we start the chapter with her. Now, okay, what is this? Slate of hand. Wait, what was slate? Ah, the slate. Not the sleigh, the slate. Debut together. Behold, the student council. It's the third phase. Wait, what was the second one? The first one is two together. Maybe the second one is like Orstein and Marg. Sorry for forgetting the second name. Where the first phase is both of them. Second phase is the one that didn't die, which gets stronger. In this case, Shizune. And last phase, the Smaug. It was Smaug. Okay. Smaug. Okay, perfect. And the third phase, like the other one, resurrects and they join together in the final third phase. Huh. Slate. The use of dexterity or cunning to deceive. Ah, ability, okay. Maybe ability to sign. The following day passed uneventfully, and with surprising quickness. I find renewed motivation to learn sign language. It seems that I have a knack for learning sign. That's a sign. It would be a waste to not do it, and falling behind would be even more unacceptable. Summer break is coming up. Even though I figured the student council would see a drop-off proportional to how lethargic my classes are becoming, it doesn't happen that way. Every day, I get swamped under increasingly meaningless work. Despite how much I want to, I don't have a free second to talk to Shizune nowadays. Every time I look at her, her face is buried in some book or of records of some stack of paper that needs to be checked over in triplicate. Today, I woke up early to come to school before everyone else, hoping to catch Shizune. She has a habit of coming in first thing in the morning, to be more punctual than all other students. Unfortunately, I think I'm earlier than her. So you can say you won this time. Hearing the student council room door click close to my right tells me that isn't the case. I guess I got here just behind her. I enter the room and tap Shizune on the shoulder to get her attention. Maybe she expects a conversation, which is why she puts down the carton of orange juice in her hand. Good morning. Where's your better half? We are separate individuals. Oh, really? So we are not yet in the third phase. Or maybe that's the fourth phase. We don't know. The third phase is a relationship. Imagine a boss fight. When you start a fight, you defeat the boss. The second phase is the boss enters in a relationship with you. So you need like to break up to continue in the third phase. I wonder if any game does that. Huh? Thinking about it, they must get that quite a bit. I can think of another way to explain how ready she was with that answer. That's another visual novel. Well, yeah, that's actually a Doki Doki, right? Monica does the thing. Though it's a little different because... No, it's literally that. Huh. Oh, it's Tower... Why it's Tower of Gargalesis? Why Gargalesis? What does he have to do also? I need to continue the game. But I don't record from ages. I can think of another way to explain how ready she was with that answer. You beat the boss and then... Well, it's only if you lose, right? If you lose the boss, well... Then, don't you kinda... No, it's not like that in Gargalesis. If you lose with the enemy or any enemy, the enemy like, gets a special scene with you, let's say. But no, if you beat the enemies or the bosses, you don't date them. I don't know why though, I love a lot the concept of from enemies to lovers. That's why between all the other ideas for a game I have, would be like an RPG where you can flirt with enemy and you can win in two ways, by defeating the enemy or fulfilling the flirt bar or something. And if you like flirt with them later, there are dates with the enemies you fight. Huh. I also have a name for the game. It's Love Wired, because I was considering the main girl, which is a robot, but for now I'm not thinking too much about it because I feel like the robot part is a little too explored. So I don't know, honestly. Though I'm not very experienced on robot waifus, that's why I may risk of doing something that's already done before multiple times. That's Undertale. Oh, come on, everything is already done. In Undertale, can you date what you... Okay, yeah, you actually can, like 2 times, huh? It's different, okay? It's different. It's Undertale, but actual human waifus, okay? Maybe that... It's not really Undertale, huh? Also because you don't need to flirt with all of them, because like if you flirt with all of them, there should be like the final battle like Persona 5. If you date all the girls, like all the girls fight you all at once. And that's the secret final battle if you date all of them. They get upset and you fight them all at once. Monster Girl quest. You don't really date the monster girls, but some of them marry you if you lose to them. If you lose, you get married, huh? Well, time to a trip by mistake, right? And lose. Just what a grilling RPG we were waiting for. I need to play that. You know what, Zoro? I might play that after Tower of Gargalesis. Because I heard it a bunch of times. I heard talking about it more frequently recently. I think it's the perfect one to continue the series. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't know much about the game. Just make the grilling RPG we're waiting for. I also have the idea for the grilling RPG, you're right. Like an expansion of the Parachain I made. I was thinking like it's like Pokemon but with cooking. Cooking Monster, the temporary name. Where like Parachain you cook your dish, your monster dish, and you choose somehow to cook them. You can switch them out and in, but maybe you put them in the fridge to don't let them decay too fast. Though I was thinking about the main mechanic, which would be flavor, because there are the flavors, right? I don't know the name I don't remember the name in English, but sweet, salty, spicy, bitter, and the idea is when a Pokemon food reaches is fully cooked, when it reaches 100% of being cooked, it expands their aroma, and so the aroma invades your side of the battlefield. For example, if you have a salty, let's say, if you have a sweet dish and you cook it 100%, your side of the field becomes sweet. Of course, even the enemy side will become filled with aroma if they cook 100% a food. For example, spicy food. So my side will become sweet and the other side spicy. The idea though is, when there are two sides of the field with an aroma, okay, each spice gets... each flavor gets a bonus based on that, of course, but there's a third flavor that gets a bonus. For example, again, when there is spicy and sweet, when there are both of them, there's also a combined bonus for the salty one. So the idea is, when the enemy puts a spicy Pokemon, you bring on a sweet Pokemon, because in the backline you have a salty Pokemon. So that when your scent mixes together, you can bring out your salty Pokemon and it gets the combined bonus of the two. That's the idea. Of course, there will be plenty of time before I start making that. We will have Invalidate after that Respawn Banter. Maybe I should resurrect to the Appledam, I don't know, and then I need to choose between all the games I want to make. I need to work faster or find a team. I don't know how to find a trusted team though. Or a trusted team that isn't already busy on other projects. Pokemon Sword Shield had... No, Scarlet Violet had a whole questline dedicated to gathering flavored herbs. Your companion even used Pokemon themed after flavors. Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Though, of course, it's not really a mechanic. Knuckly, salty, grident, sweet, Toad School, bitter, Shelder, sour, and Scoville, spicy. Shelder is sour? Ah, yeah, because maybe it's from... Maybe because it's in seawater, I suppose. Interesting. Okay, we can attune to the game. In the next Waldorf week, I might explain more in detail all the ideas for the game I have, which grew from the previous one. like... well, I'm dropping two names. Octo Kidnap, Octo Murder. I'm already set on doing more crossovers. So wait until the next April Fools. Maybe the one after that. For the next April Fools I have a more evil idea. It's a mussel served with lemon. Huh. So you kinda almost eat Pokemons then. I see. Okay, I think we should return to the game. You're here early. That's good, you can help me look over some handouts. They're going out later today. I came here early specifically so I could see you without having to do work. According to Misha, being early isn't new for you. It's not new for you either. Are you saying you want to race? Shizune adjusts her glasses nonchalantly, a gesture that belies how giddy she is inside, about the thought of having something very petty to take competitively and seriously. I thought the smaller the matter is, the more it excites her. I already did the Emmy route. Well, here we are running metaphorically. It's not a race. Do you want to make it a contest? I don't. I almost forget to add the last part. The most important part. Well, that's fine. There aren't many days left in the school year. I'd get tired of it anyway. With that, Shizune picks up her juice and finishes it off. I wonder if she's going to try and shoot the empty container into the trash. But she doesn't. In fact, she seems puzzled as to why I seem to be disappointed. I'd better get to the point. I wanted to talk. Our break is practically here, you know. And we should spend more time together anyway. I was thinking we could do that over the summer. Shizune's face turns as red as mine. And she starts adjusting her glasses, flustered. What an all-purpose gesture. She taps her fingers together in thought, considering her next words carefully. You mean, like a date? Just because we're going somewhere, that instantly makes it a date? Yeah, maybe. I suppose. It's not. I want it to be a date. Then it's one. And she's happy. Shizune approvingly claps her hands once, before adding to my statement. But not today. I'm going away for a week to visit my family. That is an oddly formal way of putting it, and for that reason my interest is piqued. Maybe her family is the prim and proper, traditional kind, living a giant old-timey mansion, with a little stream and koi pond, where everyone wears kimonos all the time. I don't think it's the case. It's a wide assumption, but it's fun to speculate sometimes. I wonder if Shizune puts on the appearance of being a calm and mature good daughter, like Lily, when she is with her family. I can't imagine it, but if there's even a possibility that it's true, I must see it. Only a week? It must not be that far of a trip then. Of course not. They're still in Japan after all. Really? It isn't like you can come with me. Is that what you're trying to say? Why can't I? It isn't like you would enjoy it. You don't know that. It could be fun. Ah, I forgot. You didn't answer my question. Are you going alone or is Misha going with you? Does your family know a sign? Misha is coming along. Ah, why she can but I can't? The part of the question left unanswered is the most telling. But I suppose I can understand, because when, like, for how long they're together now, there could be a time skip, but I would say maximum of 5 days, a week. Maybe 2 weeks even, but I don't know if I would be comfortable to showing my mom a girlfriend that I got 2 weeks ago. Depends, because what if she's not there? What if we discover we are not really compatible right away? So I presented to my mother and said the day after, oh, we broke up. I would appear like an indecisive guy, you know. But I suppose moms understand any case, but still. I would first, I should first be a little more safe on knowing the relationship is not being interrupted so bluntly. At least for 1 month or two without before telling the mom, you know. Nili's probably going to be there. Ah, is that the same tree? No. Huh, that's right though. Huh. This trip didn't happen in the last storyline though. There was another trip of Lily, but it wasn't in Japan. The part of the question left unanswered is the most telling. If Shizune's family can't communicate with her, I have to wonder what her childhood was like. She probably brought everything on that pad she carries around, and still produce out of nowhere sometimes. Usually it's when neither Misha or I are around. I can notice her from far away when she pulls it out like a last resort, grimacing the whole time. If Misha is going, then I'm going to go too. Do you like Misha? Shizune, I mean relationship with you. It's the principle of the thing. I entertain the notion that Shizune might actually be jealous, but I doubt it. She usually wears her emotions pretty plainly. I don't see anything that would support my theory right now. I think you're just bored. No, I want to spend more quality time with her. That's okay though. Alright, we got together. It's what I hoped for in the first place. You can skip out on student council today to pack your bags just because you're coming with us on such short notice. It's no excuse. I'm doing Misha voice. All part of the plan. Again, reverse psychology on the boyfriend. It's okay, I hardly have anything to pack anyway. Shizune pauses, tenting her fingers thoughtfully. You must have come to this school in very short notice. It could be said she is thinking back to the time where she and Misha unexpectedly shoved themselves into my room and caught a glimpse of all my medicines. That was an awkward moment I'd like to forget, and I don't like revisiting it. The way she tiptoes around the issue even now only makes me more uncomfortable. It was kind of an on-the-spot decision. It worked out better than I expected though. I hope Shizune won't pursue the matter, and to my relief, she doesn't. My home is in a particularly beautiful part of Saitama. We'll be leaving early in the morning, so be ready. Let's talk about it more later, okay? For now, those handouts won't look over themselves. You're going to help me. Sure, let's go. As Shizune drives into her work, pulling me along with her, I think that she seems almost, but not quite, excited to go. Maybe because we are with her now? It's the next day. We only did an hour and 20. We can do one last part, right? When Shizune and Misha arrive early in the next morning to pick me up, they are dressed in something other than the school uniform I've grown used to seeing them in. What is this? Shizune, is this your goth outfit, huh? I'm sorry, but I need to try something. Okay. I'm opening Photoshop a moment. Oh, welcome, Michael. We are just now seeing Shizune in the new dress. I need to try something. I might not be the best on Photoshop, but let me try something. So we have Shizune. Let's see. I need a picture. I will show you right away. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, come on. I'm not super practical. Come on, here, okay. Yeah, I'm not the best at doing this. Let me change the color of the hair and now I will show you. This one. Okay, I think something like this. Let me show. Okay, I'm sorry for the ribbon, which is not really cropped out, but here. Yeah, my editing skills might need to do some work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was hoping it would result in something a little better here. Just magic wand it. I don't think it's worth the effort. Let's stop right here. Okay, we're back. It all makes sense since we are on a holiday. It's still jarring. Shizune's dress is sharp and fashionable, almost too much for a quiet place like Yamaku. Thinking back to what she wore at the Tanabata festival, I'm starting to notice a trend with her. All of her clothes are very tasteful and mature, very well thought out. Then I wonder why she herself is so immature. Oh, even Misha is lovely. I personally prefer normal shirts like hers instead of very complex and elegant dresses like those. I prefer girls that dress like Misha here. I don't know if I should refrain from a comment. Yeah, because I don't really like when the boobs are slightly exposed. I prefer where they are hidden in a shirt like this, honestly. It's a personal preference though. Yeah, I should keep some things for myself, but it's too late. Casual Misha, yeah, she looks pretty nice. The dress stands pretty well on her. Also, what's Bash Chine 2004? Oh well. Well, at least Misha's clothes reflect her inner self on the outside. You're bringing so little. I said I would. I said there wasn't much to pack. Shizune pouts and rocks her own, rather large collection of luggage with her foot, as if embarrassed. 2-for-1 coutures in non-school attire is a win. Yeah, they both look adorable in their own way. Misha looks a little, again, I prefer a little more her dress here, and also I would prefer Misha over Shizune personally. No, even Shizune though is pretty interesting, so would be a hard choice. I would maybe choose Misha at the end, I don't know. The 46th president. Ah, it's that bush. I didn't know. Shizune pouts and rocks her own, large ladder collection of luggage with her foot as if embarrassed. Misha only has one suitcase with her. It's almost larger than she is. How? Misha, she looks self-conscious about it as well. God, that suitcase is as big as compact car. The pea green color is unsettling too. It's like something used to transport bodies. Misha. The way they look right now makes me want to tease them a little. Oh, that's bad luck for you and Misha, isn't it? Having to carry those huge bags. Gotta pack light next time, like me! Everything fits into one little suitcase. Like James Bond! Yeah, exactly like James Bond. Shizune gently tugs at her glasses in concentration. We should split the amount we carry equally. No, this is my stuff, you bring your stuff. It's like ordering super expensive liquor at a bar and splitting the bills with your friends. That's a very douchebag move. Wow, that's a great idea, Shi-chan. What? No. It would benefit us all. It doesn't benefit me. Shizune is a communist. Only when it's convenient for her. Yep. I'm going to have to say no. You're outvoted. That was Misha's voice. She almost lunges forward as she signs it. Terrifying. She would be a terrifying girlfriend. But I bet it's still lovely. Well, I was just kidding. I don't mind carrying a few extra. I just thought it would be fun to mess with you both. But if you were going to try and make me carry it all, I was going to ride that giant green case down the mountain like a sled. Chivalry wins, mostly. Kinda forced chivalry, but okay. That seems to make Shizune laugh, and she holds a hand up to her mouth to hold it back. It's like she's hiding it. I wonder if she can laugh. If not, that might be why she does that. That kind of makes me feel sad. Should we try to tickle her? No, I'm sorry. With that taken care of, we head for the train station, and a very uneventful ride follows. Shizune and Misha manage to fall asleep almost instantly, but I find myself unable to. That never happened before. Maybe it's my meditation. When we arrive at Shizune house, it's quite a bit larger than I envisioned it would be. I don't think a huge... Oh wait, I remember this one. It's where we went at the end of the Lily route. I don't think huge would be much of an overstatement. You live in a mansion? Shizune stands up to her tiptoes so that we are at eye level, and frowns deeply, having had my comment translated to her by Misha. It's as if she's saying, how can you even suggest such a thing? This is just a normal house, nothing as ostentatious as a mansion. I believe our definition of those terms are quite different then. Hichan, are you surprised? Do you want me to point out where you'll be staying? I think we have a guest room. I'm not sure if we have two, I'll check. No problem though, Hichan. Shichi and I can share a room if we have two. Well, unless hers is being used for something else now. What are you implying, Misha? I thought that too, but like a silent laugh, reading facial expression. I don't know, honestly I don't know, because Shizune is deaf, and by consequence even mute, because it's almost impossible, extremely hard to speak without even knowing what the sounds are. So maybe she can speak, but she doesn't know how the sounds are made. So maybe she can actually do some sounds by if she laughs, but I'm not even sure. Yeah, she can make sounds, but she can't articulate them. Yeah, that was what I was thinking, because she's mute only by consequence. So we are in Misha Route after all. I need a Misha Route. I really need a Misha Route. I hope there is. Not sure? I'm starting to think Shizune doesn't spend a lot of time at home. Before he can make a joke of it at her expense, Shizune vanishes into the house, and Misha goes with her, leaving me alone on the grounds. I don't want to follow them inside just yet. Mute and deaf goes hand by hand. Yeah, usually though, it's more like mute deafness brings mute. Because if you cannot speak, usually you can hear, but if you cannot hear, you cannot speak. I put my bag down by the front door and take the opportunity to look around the grounds, just making a quick lap around the house. Hey, we got the boyfriend of Lily's sister. Even though it takes just a few minutes, when I get back, the first thing I notice is that my bag is gone. And a tiny girl, that's where you're wrong, Isao, that's where you're wrong. A tiny girl in its place. She looks a lot like Shizune. Oh yeah, okay. That's not just the boyfriend of Lily's sister, it's the sister of Shizune, right? Although Shizune wouldn't wear a red shorts and star and moon stockings. Is he wearing stockings? Hi, are you Shizune's little sister or something? No, Isao, don't say it! That's a dude. No, I am a little brother. My name is Hideaki. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, this is Shizune cousin. I forgot that he was Shizune brother though. Kinda complicated. The voice that responds is straightforward, monotone, and also definitely male. I feel embarrassed to the point where I could almost turn around and leave right now, if I could remember my way back to the train. Are you the second person that my sister brought with her? Brought with her? I'm not luggage. Anyway, I'm Isao. Did you take my bag? Yeah. It's my right to keep anything I find on my property. No, wait. No, it's not that. Not how it works at all. I guess even particularly well-spoken little kids believe in the law of finder-keepers. Even though I call him little, he doesn't seem that much younger. Not that I think about it. Maybe 2 or 3 years younger, maybe? I give it to Shizune. Are you on the student council? Yeah, how do you know? Does she bring it up often? I almost said, does she talk about it often? That could have been bad. Yeah, all the time. Do you get along with her? Get along? It's a weird question. I wouldn't be on student council if I couldn't get along with her. What about you? Even though he has a monotone voice, his face is as expressive as Shizune's, and belies how he really feels. It must run in the family. Looks like he isn't happy about my question, for whatever reason. I'm sorry, I was only asking because you both act so much alike. I don't know why, but feels like he's teasing me. Unfortunately, it works. I don't like being compared to Shizune. You're a lot more like Shizune, but that's to be expected. I mistook you for her little sister even. Isao, don't bring it up again. If you don't want people to make that mistake, you should dress more appropriately. Isao, let people do whatever the fuck they want, okay? Do you care? Do you care, Isao? Does it matter? Does it change your fucking life, Isao? If someone wants to be a cute fanboy, let them be, okay? I don't understand. My clothes are perfectly seasonal. You know what's the problem in modern society? That people criticize men on how they wear. If they never did, we would have a surge of fanboys. That's very unfortunate. Why people must be like this? They just removed the thing from right from the start. What's with the stockings? They are cool. Good point. You act like my sister. Eventually people will start mistaking you for her. Help keeps insect off. Yeah, it's useful on... Not really on summer because it's hot, but... I would feel much more comfortable to wear long jeans or stocking at least when I go in a garden where there is some sort of grass. Mostly taller grass. I guess my comment hit him harder than I thought. Would explain this attempt at turning it around. Thank you, I was about to say that I'm straight. I'm straight as well, but sometimes when a specific some specific fanboys appear in front of my screen, I don't know. I don't know. Nah, it's fine. I hate being compared to other people. Shizune doesn't like it when she's compared to other either. Oh no! I thought that Hideaki was a little more mature than Shizune, but they have the same competitive streak of inclination to provoke people. I wonder if he's like this because of Shizune or it's the other way around. And neither do you, right? Okay, I get it. I shouldn't be so petty. Especially to little kids. Hideaki seems to accept this as an acknowledgement of defeat, which is something that I feel like I can't let go. Nevertheless, I just have to let it go while I have the chance. I can hear initial laughter bouncing through the halls the moment I step through the door of the house, and follow it into what I would guess is the living room. It holds more people than I expected. Haha! It's full house! With everyone. We never met Lily's sister, right? Also, must be pretty awkward, huh? Among them, I spot a distinctive and familiar blonde ponytail. I am more confused by why Lily is here than surprised. Shizune seems just as surprised. Lily doesn't look ecstatic about this chance meeting either. Sitting next to Lily is a tall, androgynous-looking woman in a sharp suit. I'd like to assume that it's her older sister, but I don't want to risk it. I didn't expect that you would arrive so early. At first I think she's talking to me, but turns out she's referring to Shizune. I don't think Lily even notices my presence. I clearly walked in on them mid-conversation, and looks like her focus is on Shizune. She couldn't hear me. Akira via Hanako Route and Lily Route. Yeah, she appears in... Ah, no. She appears in 3 routes in total. While her boyfriend only appears in 2, right? I don't remember him appearing in the Hanako route. I should have arranged my entire schedule for you. Shichan says, I should have arranged my schedule just for you. That would have been nice, but I would not expect you to do such a thing. Hi, Ichan! You've been here? Hello, Lily. Oh, Isao, that's a surprise. Akira, this is Isao, a schoolmate. Isao, this is Akira, my sister. Yo! She holds up her hand in a brief and quite casual gesture of greeting. So, she is the older sister after all. I hope you are not messing up any of your plans. Since we are only going to be here for 1 more day, Lily and I thought she may as well come with me. Akira turns to me, like she feels compelled to explain. I'm grateful for that. I suppose my position here would be best described as babysitter. Akira ruffles Hideaki hair as she carries on with his pastime of looking displeased. That's the meaning! Really? Maybe I change my title once you get a few more years on you. At least a few centimeters. How old are they? I'm curious now. Well, I don't really see it as very inappropriate though, because they are at most 4 years apart. Even if maybe Akira is already of the adult age. Love Akira Casual, great. That's the one I love as well. Yo! I love say yo all the time. They make an interesting pair. Although Akira looks more like a lawyer than a babysitter. I'm still not really sure why both she and Lily are here though. Taking a glance around the room, there are tennis rackets, golf clubs, and even a stack of fishing poles. Okay, it's a rich family. And tackle, well, we already knew. And tackle boxes secreted here and here. Behind every chair, in every corner, and under every table, There is some piece of outdoor hobbyist equipment. I pick up one of the fishing rods and play with it. Oh, watch out, Isao. If you break it, it's gonna be super expensive. This is a nice house. Shizune, looks like your dad has a lot of hobbies. No, he's just very rich. For a moment I forgot to sign what I said, but Misha already is in the process of interpreting. I'm a little impressed of how automatic interpreting is for Misha. Do you fish? No, I don't know how. Okay, is there a fishing minigame? Do we need a fishing minigame here even? I kind of want to learn, as I heard it's relaxing. There is a river only a short drive away. My whole family knows how to fish. If you want, we could go there sometime. You and Hideaki can fish? I didn't expect people your age to know, considering it's always seemed like a hobby for old men. You know, Lily's great at cooking. If we had some fresh fish... It's not hard to follow Akira's train of thought. If you want to eat fish, we could go to the store. Okay, I think it's more reasonable. Lily's voice sounds slightly more authoritative than usual. She doesn't seem to share her sister's enthusiasm for the idea. It's more fun to go fishing. We could even make it a game and try to see who catches the biggest one. Shizune, can you stop being in a competition for 3 minutes? That would be exciting, right? Yeah! Ichan, what do you think? Sounds fun, right? Yeah, it could be. Sounds like a plan. I don't know how to fish either, so now is a good time as I need to learn. Her eyes shift towards Lily, who remains unmoved. This sours Akira's smile a bit, and makes me wonder why Lily is being so obstinate about this. I don't think we have enough fishing equipment for everyone. We can take turns. It will be a team battle, Shizune. Stop. What is she saying? We can take turns. She also wants to make it a contest. Come on, Lily. We may as well make the most of it. It is going to be a competition to see who can catch the biggest fish. Or the most. Looks like the older sister understands better as always. Shichan says that she supposedly would prefer to go on the store, right? It's much less work, so it's natural that she would. Going fishing would be more fun though, and save money. Akira, you have the right idea. Akira gave a gracious, if slightly stilted smile. Shizune praise wasn't her goal, after all. Isn't the river quite far away? I don't think it's that far. I can drive if we have to. I'm okay with it as long as we catch something. Can your car fit this many people? And a whole lot of fishing gear on top of that. She pursues her lips as her fingers subtly move, counting up the amount of passenger and the required cargo. If we are going to be taking me, Shizune, Misha, Lily, Akiran, and Hideaki. 6 people. Then my car only takes 5. Yeah. Actually, if Hideaki sat on my lap, I don't think it's safe to drive like that. We could... I'm not sitting on your lap. Oh. She tried. Shichan says that her father's car would be big enough. The Fuga? If he doesn't mind us using it, I guess we have no other choice. Feels kinda bad for zacking my car, considering I won't have it for much longer. Huh. Okay, at this moment I feel a little... I don't know. I feel like this dialogue is taking a little too long for since there are too many people talking here. I think that since there are so many people here, more people need to say their own, and I don't know. I feel like this scene is going on for a little too long, or at least it makes a good job on introducing the fishing argument. instead of just saying, oh, let's go fish. Yeah, let's go. Cut, next scene. It's doing a good job in transitioning towards a fishing scene, but I hope it doesn't go for longer. Misha twists her words in a way unlike Isao does. Well, that shows that Shizune is more evil than she looks like. Because people also soften a little her words. All the time. Not really Isao though. Sometimes. Despite Lily's obstinacy and the Hideaki question of whether or not we'd prefer to eat first then bet on a fish dinner, then that might fail to even materialize, there is no way to dissuade Akira and Shizune as they agree on the transport plan. Oh, here we are! That's Akira, huh? Looks like a boy as well. What's Misha doing? Okay, that's nice. We have Isao. Oh, we have Shizune. Lily. Where's Hideaki? Where's Hideaki? I think though we... Also now I notice Shizune is making like a uwu face of some sort. What is that? Huh. I think I may want to stop here. Misha is out cold. Well, I can understand that. When I don't sleep enough, I take any opportunity I have to just fall down and sleep. So I can definitely understand Misha of being a little asleep. When I was at university, I was sleeping all the time when I woke up very early. I tried to sleep on train, but that's not the same thing. So I slept during some lectures. I'm not proud of it, but I had, otherwise I would be stone cold on the ground. Or I wouldn't even understand if someone said hi in front of me. Maybe it's better like this. Okay, we can stop here. Let's see. Is there someone we can raid? Let's see, what do we have? Oh, come on, I just opened the window. Still, we're gonna continue this one next week at the Sunday. Meanwhile, next week we are still gonna play games as usual. Saturday there is still the Octopath Traveler Live Alive crossover, part 2. And we'll see what else to do. Let's see, we can try to raid Present Pesant, if I wrote it correctly. Okay, that's nice. So, that's everything for today. Next time we continue a little more the relationship with Shizune, even if we didn't see a lot, really. But maybe next time. Okay, thanks a lot for coming by. And we'll see ya whenever it happens.